Here we are, 2017 Horsham Horror House Haunt. Let's go check it out. So, this year's theme, fear, panic, terror. The guests would walk up here into the courtyard. They would see the projection of the graphics in the window here. Fear, panic, terror, along with blood dripping down saying Happy Halloween. And we come to the entrance door. Donations. Beer. So we go through the door. As they walk in to the first corridor, it's a long corridor. It had shattering sounds, thumps, booms, music at a high volume, and moderately filled with fog. And this was designed to get the senses going, to get the imagination flowing, and to get you scared. Had a hard time people coming down here. Took real slow. We tried to get people through as fast as we could. They would take the corner here, and there'd be a cubby hole right here to the left where we had a scare actor that hid back there, and a strobe light. People would come through here, and strobe light would come on, scare actor would come out, scare them, and guide them around to this side. Real quick, here's our control center. This was blocked off during the haunt, so we've got some of our flashers, a sound system, a little bit of sound system, a little bit of electronics, some Wi-Fi. So as they proceed down this way, it got real dark, incredibly dark, and people just kind of felt their way through, trying to make it through the maze here. They came around here. Typically they would hit the wall here, touch the wall, realize, oh, okay, there's another way to go here but right, and they come to this corridor here where we have a drop panel. And the drop panel here, they would get to about right here, and the panel would drop, whoa, and make a loud noise and scare the people that are here. They would continue on. It's super dark, super foggy in here. They would not realize where to go. We've got the covering sheet right here. So it took a while for people to realize that they had to make a right, and they would come in through here where it got really dark and kind of feel their way around how they're going and continue working and come into this, feels like a wall here. It's a door, and they'd push on it and it would open up. Wow. So as they enter our circular maze, remember I said that, people would then proceed to walk around through this corridor in a circle, as long as we wanted them to walk in a circle. They basically just kept on walking and walking and walking, and about right here, when they opened that door, there would have been a character actor that was behind the door, and then would follow them and then begin to sing Ring Around the Rosies. This room here was also filled with dense smog, so you couldn't see anything. All you could see basically are the glows from the lights, the flashing lights that are up to the left. See kind of a break there, and that was an indicator that we've almost gone full circle. And you'll also notice that we just walked by the door we went through. So that door was completely shut. You could not tell where the entrance or the exit was in this circle. I'm continuing to walk. around in circles, as you can see, and still looking for a way out, and I'm not finding anything. What's going on? How do you get out of here? You know, pushing on the walls, trying to figure out what's going on. Can't figure this out at all. And at about this time, when we've decided that the guest has had enough, the person that was manning the trapdoor here would have this thing open and ready for the guest to come around and run into what looks like a wall here. So they'd see this and they would proceed into this next corridor, which we call the Narrows. And the reason why we call these the Narrows is because, it's kind of hard to see, it progressively gets narrower, very narrow. It actually starts from 36 inches and it finishes it up at 18. And it gets shorter. So the walls are becoming narrower and the ceiling is coming down, shrinking down on you. You come around this corner and you can see it gets smaller and smaller. So we'll come through here. Oh, made it. Whew, final corridor. Now this is a scream hall. This is a long hall right here. And as the guests would walk down here, you see that thing that's kind of up there in the middle there, that's a strobe light. To get about halfway, and that strobe light would come on, and then from behind, in that little section to the right there, that is where another character actor hid. That had a flathead shovel. Then when he came up behind you, oh, by the way, this hallway was completely pitch black. That wasn't open at the end, and it was also filled with fog. So the strobe light would then come on, this character actor would come and walk up right behind you with a flathead shovel and scrape it on the ground. And you can see at about this point right here, all this debris on the ground, that is all drop candy from people, kids screaming, running out of this place in pure terror. In fact, I picked up several bags, full bags of candy, all sorts of different things. And then they would come out running out at full speed. We had our guide here fence to keep them from running out in the street. And the majority of them came out laughing, crying. I think everybody, for the most part, had a pretty good time. I know we had a rough start, but I think all in all, it was a success. So I hope everybody had a happy Halloween 2017, and we look forward to seeing you next year.